Up again, Alex. Of course, we've seen the Greece fall apart here in the IMF bailout. Now it's happening in Spain, and we all know the United Kingdom is having trouble. I mean, it's just Europe is just melting apart. It's melting apart so bad that people are racing to anything that has anything that appearance of security for it. U.S. government treasury bills are up. The United States dollar is going up, which is crazy because we're killing it here. And gold is just up had up today to a total of $1,217.80. So we broke through that $1,200 an ounce price again, just real fast. Really best thing, Alex, what I really want people to do is I want them to take advantage of this Frank offer where I have it priced at $256.68. It's a fifth of an ounce of gold. I give a full year subscription to Bob Chapman's newsletter, which is $159. So you can get informed and you know what's going on in the marketplace.
And Ted, I don't want to attack your competition, but one of the biggest names in the country associated with Glenn Beck has been attacked lately because they're selling, and I saw the New York Times use the example of a fifth of an ounce Frank at $364. You're selling it for $250-something, which is below what it should be. I mean, it's a good deal to get it for $300. I'm not even saying it's that bad of a deal, with Beck. I mean, people expect to have no markup. You're giving it for $200 and something. In fact, I meant to pull that up, and there is this national investigation of another big national company for $350, $360 francs, and that happened a year ago when gold was a lot lower. They were selling it for that. Gold's way up, and you're selling it for cheaper than anybody else I've ever seen, Ted.
Well, I've got the price low. I mean, main thing is that people get a lot of gold in their hands. I mean, if you're sitting in the stock market, the bond market, if you're looking at, even if you're in T-bills at this point in time, you can just see what the Federal Reserve is doing. I mean, we bailed out Greece. We were on the hook for about 16% of that bailout. And, where's the money coming from? The U.S. Treasury doesn't have extra money. It's coming from the Fed and a printing press.
And we saw what happened last month, or just 3 weeks ago. Euro goes down first, then the dollar within a week, because people flee like a seesaw. The ship's sinking. So they run to one end of the boat. It starts sinking. They run back to the other end of the boat. The issue is there's a hole in the bottom, and no amount of catwalking is going to fix it. No amount of balancing act is going to fix it. No amount of gymnastics is going to fix it until we get rid of the bankers, the central bankers. Ted, quickly, there's a bunch of other coins you've got. Give folks the toll-free number to call and get them.
Yeah, 1-800-686-2237. Again, 1-800-686-2237. And Alex, I really want people to take advantage of this Frank thing. I mean, I lose $100 a coin because I'm giving away the International Forecaster newsletter with it, but people will be informed, and I think they can make much better decisions if they get that.
Absolutely. Now, again, how much is the Frank individually? Because a lot of people have already got the Forecaster. That's a great deal. But if they want to buy them at that price individually, how much did you say?
It's $256.68. It's just a fabulous buy.
Yeah, because you bought a bunch of it when gold was lower. You're selling it now when it's higher at a lower price. And your competition is selling it for $360, according to the news. I mean, which isn't even that bad of a deal. I mean, these companies have overhead, but Ted is the best, folks. With these specials, you cannot do better if you're getting into gold and silver. 800-686-2237. Thank you, Ted Anderson.
Yeah.
This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. Gun sales are on a staggering pace. Gun prices are going through the roof, and that means desperate, vicious criminals now want your guns and will do anything to get them. Now, a new book reveals powerful secrets for hiding your guns from thieves and looters. You'll learn step-by-step, battle-hardened techniques, where to hide your guns so criminals will never find them, how to create the perfect hiding place, as well as the places you should never hide your guns, under any circumstance. These and other closely guarded gun caching secrets are guaranteed to keep your weapons safe and out of sight when the going gets tough. But listen up. For security reasons, the Hide Your Guns book and even the website may disappear without warning at any time. Go to hideyourguns.com. That's hideyourguns.com. Or call 877-327-0365 before they come for your guns. Hideyourguns.com right now. Right now.
Good day, Jim Newcomer from Midas Resources. May 26, 2010. Gold opened this morning at $1213.40. A 1-ounce gold coin can be purchased for $12.45.83, $6.22.91 for a half ounce, or $3.11.46 for the quarter ounce. That's $12.45.83, $6.22.91, and $3.11.46.
Making the right decision is a challenge to investors. Are we going to see economic growth, slide into a recession, or worse, depression? Many investors are turning to gold as a common sense alternative to traditional paper investments. Midas has put together a powerful book titled 10 Reasons to Own Gold. Discussing costs, benefits, risks, the book is free and can be yours by calling 800-686-2237. Paper investments are dwarfed by gold's 6,000-year history. Discover how gold can be right for you and your IRA by calling 800-686-2237. Whether buying or it's time for you to sell, this book is free. Call 800-686-2237.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
The problem.
How do I cook food without power?
How do I light my home with no electricity?
How do I get emergency radio broadcasts?
How can I make safe drinking water?
When your power goes out, the solution for cooking, baking, home lighting, listening to the radio, and producing clean water is the Family Emergency Kit from Caro Stove. Caro Stove has been in business for over 12 years with the largest selection of kerosene stoves and family preparedness supplies in the U.S. Now, get the Family Emergency Kit at KEROstove.com for only $4.29 plus shipping, a savings of nearly $200. It's perfect for off-the-grid living. Call 888-395-1164 today. That's 888-395-1164 and ask about weekly specials or check the specials online each week at KEROstove.com. Again, call 888-395-1164 or go to KEROstove.com. Caro Stove for family emergency solutions.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark.
Walter Burien is going to be joining us to talk about a host of issues. The complete raping of society is now here. $1,500+ fines with no judge or jury for toll roads, giant property taxes, VAT taxes, carbon taxes. It's all here by design. He's the guy that exposed the double set of books. He's coming up for the balance of the show and interspersed with your phone calls. But right now, you guys have been really patient, and I apologize. We had breaking news earlier with the 9/11 info. Let's talk to David in Ohio. You're on the air, David.
Oh, yeah, I like the story about the iPads, but you bought a few iPads. Why'd you do that? Isn't that kind of supporting the New World Order?
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's the whole point I make is we all contribute to this New World Order system. And I pointed out in the video I made where I tortured the iPad that people are being used as slaves to build these and most other products. And then meanwhile, we don't care about the fellow humans, but people will get set about the iPad. So I think I flagellate myself, enough here, beating myself on air. But I will say it. I am bad. I'm a hypocrite. I am scum. How's that, David?
I just wanted to point that out, but I also wanted to point out with Rand Paul, I mean, you guys say they messed with the transcript, but he is for repealing parts of the Civil Rights Bill. And, you're in favor of that. I don't understand that. I mean, that'll put us back into a system where black people won't be served in restaurants.
Oh, yeah, that's really going to happen. Yeah, I know. Rand Paul, he's really dangerous. We all better run for the hills. They lied about what he said, and he said that he's against people not being able to be in private clubs, and that's not even one of his campaign issues. Let me ask you a question, though, David. David, do you have what type of telephone you calling me on right now?
I'm on a cell right now.
Yeah, and I'm the point is all these companies are doing this. Apple claims it's all liberal and loving, and so I've always pointed out the hypocrisy of how our own society buying this is destroying us, and I point out how I'm not adequate and I'm not good. And I think it's a disgusting, pathetic argument to call into this